Of course, I talk about the same old thing over and over again, which is the purpose of life. Why is Earth hell? Why do so many insane abusers create hell for the victims who they chose to target? These insane abusers, they choose their own victim, they target them, and they never ever stop picking on them. Well, yeah, and because they have power. But then the victim might have power in another area in their life. There's some people that have no resources at all for years and years and years and years and years. And some people never get any resources. Like the children in Sudan and Haiti. I should at least name names. Over in that area. Just a lost cause, just like, fighting for victims is a lost cause. Because you never ever get anywhere. There's too many victims out there, and guess what? Victims do not have any money. That's why victims are a lost cause for your success in this world. Wow. Maybe that's why God hates this world. Because victims cost too much money. They don't have anything from their insane abuser. They need everything. They need housed. And that's the hardest thing for Americans to do, to house their own poor people. Like in New York City, 100,000 people a year and a half ago? I'm not sure when the video, of course, was taken after he found out about the news. So, however long that was in the news, however, unreal. $40 million is given to 100,000 New Yorkers who are homeless, and then money is given. So then $40 million is given again. Well, did you investigate to ask one homeless person if they got anything? If did you go and see where the $40 million went to give the same couple $40 million? Really a lot to get totally furious over if you're a real person. And well, it doesn't concern me. Well, then what part of community is there a community of? There is no community when they don't help out the poorest of the poor. And everyone should know who a victim is in a small town. Help out the victim. Help them out. They should at least... I came up with this idea and I like it. A warehouse with there's metal suitcases that are just one rooms. So that would be your bed inside. You have to bring your own shit to make your bed, and they'll give them to you. They'll give you, your air mattress and your sheets and cover, and wow. That's super, to actually give that. I needed that majorly in the middle of 2000. I didn't have... there's not one person that would take me in when I'm, really violently abused physically. And there's just nobody out there that cares. And there's no one that cared about me. Especially pretending that narcissist when he attacked me viciously in 2000. And he knows the date. 2020. Totally viciously attacked me. I'm laying on the floor and I'm attacked. Sober. And this is all the time. It's freezing cold out. There's no mission open. It's COVID all over. So, a fat chance that happening. And it sucks to be a victim and have nowhere to go. And his church was no help. Well, I told you to get out of that situation with pretend a lot narcissists. What? And well, this is good advice. Faith without works is dead. That's why everybody in this world is dead. Without any help for a victim. Here, I'm going through domestic violence, major domestic violence. And there's nobody around. Not one person. Well, you can sleep on my couch. In fact, I told that to a church member. I hope that sunk into his head. All I needed was to sleep on the couch and not get yelled at. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. And then don't go and make up a story that I did it wrong. That I didn't even clean the dishes. Oh, well, the dishes look clean. Well, running them under hot water. They squeak clean, right? They're clean. No, they're not clean. There's something really, really wrong with pretend a lot narcissists. There's something really, 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 really messed up there. And he does not have all his marbles with all his attacks. No one in their right mind could live with pretend a lot narcissists ever in their lives. No one. Absolutely not. No, they wouldn't be able to survive. No way. First off, you wouldn't have any access to, you'd have to buy your own distilled water and, peanut butter and jelly and honey and whatever else that you can eat out of jars. Chicken noodle soup. Whatever, beef stew. Just open up the lids. So, forget about using the stove. Make sure you have enough trash bags to take out trash every day. When you go to a public bathroom, make sure you steal so much toilet paper that you don't get screamed at. That's sick, man. Once a week, I went to his church. I should tell that to his church. Once a week, I'd go to his church and take as many paper towels as I could possibly get to wipe myself, to put them in my trash bags, to take my trash bags out. Nothing. I did daily. Took out my trash daily. Never ever cared, never ever said thank you, never ever cared at all. Nothing. Just that I'm so ungrateful. I'm the worst person, worst ungrateful soul that ever existed. Such a spoiled little brat that doesn't deserve anything. I'm the worst person in the world. I'm the worst. Abusive. Never, ever care about another human being in my life. It's just awful. Pretend a lot narcissist just constant screaming at me. Just, my God. Awful.